So a new headline coming to us right now out of the Middle East. A vote in that Gaza ceasefire agreement is set for tomorrow. It's not going to happen today. We just learned moments ago Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet will carry out that vote. A new development after Netanyahu had previously signaled that they would delay until Hamas walks back new demands. So that is an update where that situation is concerned. But Secretary of State Antony Blinken just wrapped up his last press briefing at the State Department. And at one point, he was interrupted by a heckler about U.S. support for Israel. We have that moment and wanted to let you see it and listen.
Finally, I just wanted to share this morning.
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Answer a damn question.
I look forward to answering questions in a few minutes.
You know about Israel's nuclear weapons, everybody from the ICJ. I was sitting here quietly, and now I'm being manhandled by 2 or 3 people. You pontificate about a free press. You pontificate about a free press. You are hurting me. You are hurting me. You are hurting me. I am asking questions after being told by Matt Miller that he will not answer my questions until I'm asked.
Please, sir, respect the process. We'll have an opportunity to take questions in a few minutes.
Wasn't the point of the May 31st statement to block the ICJ orders? You blocked the ICJ orders.
Please, sir, respect the process. Thank you.
Oh, respect the process. Respect this process while everybody from Amnesty International. From Amnesty International to the ICJ saying that Israel is doing genocide and extermination, and you're telling me to respect the process. Criminal, why aren't you in The Hague? Why aren't you in The Hague?
So tense here in the United States, but also some tensions in the Middle East. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio joins us now from Tel Aviv. Ramy, this is really just one example of how emotionally charged this conflict has been. Being in Israel right now, what are you hearing from the families of the hostages as we're starting to see what feels like almost a walk back to the surety that this deal can get done?
Right, Reed. Well, listening to the anger and the desperation in that person's voice here at Hostage Square, there is anxiety and desperation as we have just in the past hour gotten word that Israel's government is going to go ahead with those meetings to push that hostage and ceasefire deal through the approval process tomorrow. But with the hostage families that we have been talking to here at Hostage Square and in the past day since that deal was announced, there is a mix of anxious hope but also fear that this deal still will not get across the finish line. Remember, even though the deal was announced, the deal has not yet been signed, it has not yet been approved. Many people here point out that we've been here before and pointing out that there are so many different points where this could still derail. You know, we thought that we would have the approval from the cabinet ministers today. It did not happen. It's expected to happen tomorrow. And we are now told that the first hostages will now come out on Sunday. Every single day, something is very different. And that has been the reality here for the past 467 days. Here at Hostage Square, you've probably seen it before, but there is a count up clock right around us. It says 467 days. It has been counting up for the whole entire past 15 months. This has been the anxiety that people here in Israel have been living through, and the idea that hopefully allowing themselves to hope is also something fearful because they don't want to do that. But if there was ever a time that they could hope, this is the time that they're allowing them to do that.
Ramy, it's so helpful to have you right there where the news is breaking and playing out in real time. Are you getting a sense of what the sticking points could be that are being discussed behind closed doors today in advance of that anticipated vote tomorrow?
Sure. From Israeli media, not confirmable by CBS News, but from Israeli media, they were talking about an issue regarding the identities of the Palestinian detainees who could be released from Israeli prisons here. The idea here is that Hamas and Israel apparently had agreed that some of these detainees would be off limits, but then the office of the Prime Minister said that instead Hamas was trying to have, in effect, a veto, trying to guide who they could get. My take on that is that it could possibly be a demand of high-value detainees, high-profile detainees who perhaps were past activists, past leaders of Hamas, and who could still be, if allowed out, could then be future militants. That's just my take. But now we know that we are beyond this. The reportable news right now is that the approval process will happen, and we're expecting that to happen tomorrow.
We know you'll be there when it does, and you'll break it right here on CBS News 24/7. Ramy Inocencio, thank you so much for that report.